Hi guys, in my last video I had taught you how to make sample spaces, right? Sample spaces in terms of coins, okay? Either 2 coins or 3 coins or even 4 coins. Okay, how do you derive or how do you obtain your sample space? Sample space as in total number of possible outcomes. Okay, so in probability it's very important that you should be able to get your sample space or the total number of possible outcome to be able to solve the probability, okay, and where from you choose your favorable outcome, and the ratio between favorable outcome over total number of outcomes happens to be probability. It is that simple. It may appear a little bizarre, it may appear a little complicated, but actually it isn't. So here, find the probability of getting at least one head. So I have tried and explain you in the last video sample space, okay, denoted by say big S, okay. And how do you get this? Because we are talking about two unbiased coins. 2 coins is primarily important here. So we have got 2 coins, okay, and the options that the 2 coins would give us are two, either a tail or a head, like that. So we need to find out the power 2 to the power 2, and thus we get a sample space size, okay, that will have 4 components. What are those 4 components? Okay, HT, 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 okay, double H, okay, and double T. This may be seeming a little confusing for those who haven't watched my previous video. It's there in the playlist, okay. So you may see the I button, okay, pop up. So do plug into that video to have a better grip of this lesson, okay. So unless you understand how to make, how to write a sample space, okay, I don't think so it will be easier for you to maneuver yourself in this. So coming back to this, for those who have already watched that video, okay, so we have a sample space precisely, okay, 4 types, that is H, head, head, tail, head, and tail. All right. So from here we have to now define, okay, the probability of getting at least one head. So they are saying at least. What do you mean by at least? Okay, in the least, okay, it has to have one head. Okay, now you must be wondering why 2 heads have come over here. So 2 head has come over here because they are asking for at least one head. So they can always pull out one head from here. Okay. And we have one head here, one head here. So here there is no confusion. Okay. There is no conflict. But here you have to think that since there are 2 heads over here, so it definitely qualifies for, okay, a single head, that is at least one head. So we have a favorable outcome 3 and the total outcome, okay, has been 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? So this is how you're going to solve. Now 2 heads, okay, you can always stop the video and try and figure out, okay, answers on your own, and you can match with the answers given already here. All right, so 2 heads. So when you write over here 2 heads, it means that they're asking, their demand for 2 heads. So definitely this one, okay, this outcome, okay, provides us this option. So we can write one option out of the total 4 options is the probability of getting 2 heads. No head, No head at all. So head is here, head is here, head is here. Here we do not have any heads. So no head means TT. So we have to write every time the favorable outcome for your teachers to understand that you haven't cheated from your neighbor. Alright? So you have to justify, okay, by giving your favorable outcome. So tail, tail. Okay, here there is no existence of head, so you can write that this we have got just one favorable outcome out of the 4, so 1 upon 4, correct? One head. So we have one head. Now here there is a declaration, one head. Okay, 1 means 1. Got it? No 2 heads would do. Not like the at least one head. No. One head. This and this gives us the option of having one head here. So we have HT, that is head and tail and head. So there are 2 over here out of 4 options here. Okay, so we have 2 upon 4 which we cancel and we write 1 upon 2. Correct? Now, at most one head is very confusing to most of us. Okay? So at most means what? You have to start from not having head at all. Means it goes to the max of one head. So it goes like this. 1, okay, till 1 from 0. So we do not have anything. Matlab, it shouldn't go beyond one head. It can't jump onto the 2 heads. So from here till here, okay, will be the favorable outcome in this case. Why? Because it starts from 0. Maximum it is reaching there. So from here till here, maximum till 1 head, which this qualifies, and here 0. 2 wouldn't do because they have written very clearly for one head. Okay, at the most one head, starting from 0 to 1 head. Okay, so when you unfold this, it becomes very easy for you to grasp. So one tail. Okay, one tail, obviously very clear. So we have one tail here, one tail over here. No two tail business would do over here, because they're asking for one, only one. They are happy with only one. So at most, so here again we have 2 options out of 4. So 1 upon 2, after cancellation you get 1 by 2 is the probability of getting one tail. Probability of getting at most 2 heads. This is very interesting. This can confuse many. Okay, we get 100% over here. How? At the most means begins from 0 and ends up at 2, which means it begins from 0, it goes to 1, 1 here again head, and 2 here. So they are saying at most 2 heads. So we have to include this time this also. As a result, we have got all 4 as our favorable outcome over the total number of outcome. So 4 upon 4 is equal to 1, which means 100%. You can write 100%. For each of them, you can write 100%. For this, say 25%, this is 25%, 50%, 75%, 50%, like that. 2 tails. So they are asking very precisely. Nothing but 2 tails. So 2 tails are here. So this is one option out of the 4. So 1 upon 4 is the probability of getting 2 tails. Exactly 2 tails? They say exact 2 tails. So we have even then, okay, only one option that caters to 2 tails, which means 1 out of 4. Exactly 1 head. So we have 1 head over here, 1 head over here. Exactly, not more than 2 heads. We can't include this. We can't include less than, okay, 1 head. We can't include this too. Okay, as a result, we get 2 upon 4, which is equal to 1 by 2 on cancellation. Got it? At least 2 heads. Now at least 2 heads means what? They are asking for not at most but at least. Okay, the demand is no less than, because somewhere we did 1 head, so we drew 1 head from here also. Here, can we draw 2 heads from here or here? We can't. We can draw 2 heads from here only, here itself. So we get one option out of 4, so 1 upon 4. All heads. All heads? Definitely, these are all heads. These are all mixture, impure. Okay, this is absolutely, okay, not applicable because it doesn't have any head. So here is a question on heads, so we have to definitely take only this. So which is one option, this option out of the rest, which is out of the 4 option. So we have 1 upon 4. So this is how you solve. So guys, if you have still any queries, and you can always pause the video and try and understand how to do them. It's always better to solve on your own and see if it comes out right, because that helps you analyze your move where you went wrong. Okay, so next video will have 3 unbiased coins, okay, which will be tossed simultaneously, and then there will be still, okay, 12, okay, of the options that we have to find probability about. Okay, so I hope you have understood. So see you soon in our next video, and I hope this adds value to your education. Thank you so much guys for being receptive and watching this video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.